Hello, friends. Good news and bad news today. Bad news first, no Sudoku live stream on this Saturday. But it's because I have good news, and it's that my sister lives in a different state than I do, but we're going to be in the same state this weekend, and my siblings and my mom and I are getting together to celebrate my birthday and also Mother's Day, so that'll be a good time. But it does mean no live stream this weekend. More good news, though. Today we have Hidden Patterns by PhoenixAki, who I did get to meet at SudokuCon. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Place the digits 1 through 9 once each in every row, column, and 3x3 box. So we have a 9x9 puzzle today. Numbers 1 through 9 once each in every one of these 3x3 boxes. We'll have to figure out where they go. Also once each in every single row and every single column. We also have cells connected by an X must sum to 10, and cells connected by a V must sum to 5. All possible X's and V's are given. Ooh, we have a negative constraint. Okay, so these two will sum to X. 1 and 9, 2 and 8, 3 and 7, 4 and 6, just as long as they sum to 10. Same thing here, these will sum to 10, these will sum to 10, and then all of our V's mean that these two cells are going to sum to 5. We do have some overlaps, so just this cell plus this cell will be 5, but this cell plus this cell would be 10, etc., etc. And they're all given. So any situation where there's not an X or a V between two cells means that these will not sum to 10 or to 5. Adjacent digits on the orange Dutch whisper line must differ by at least 4. Digits connected by the white dot must be consecutive. So this Dutch whisper line, these two digits will have a difference of at least 4. And these two digits will have a difference of at least 4. And then this is, digits connected by a white dot must be consecutive. So these two digits are just consecutive numbers. 1 and 2, 4 and 5, 56 and 57, something like that. How do we want to get started? As always, there's a link to the puzzle in the description if you'd like to solve as well as a link to a playlist of all the Sudoku-ish puzzles I've solved, and a link to a Google form if you'd like to submit a puzzle. So, how do I, there's no given digits. How do I want to get started? The negative constraint's really interesting, and I want to try to think about it as much as possible so I don't forget it. I also think shading for low-high, maybe, because I mentioned this in a YouTube comment several videos ago, but high-low shading when I have to include 5s really throws me off. I overthink it. I never know, like, whether, because in my head, low is 1, 2, 3, 4, and high is 6, 7, 8, 9. And so once you include a 5 in the high-low shading, it throws me off. But that would be good today, because there's never a situation where a 5 can go on an X or a V. If I put a 5 here, then the other number would also have to be a 5, but these always see each other because they're always perpendicular from each other. And if I put a 5 on a V sum, the other one would have to be a 0, which isn't an option today. So, this is a nice little chain here. So I think high-low shading might be good, because also the two numbers that sum to 5 are always both low numbers, 1 and 4 or 2 and 3, and an X sum always has one high and one low number. So like 1 and 9, 2 and 8, 3 and 7, or 4 and 6. So high-low shading might be good. Figure out where all the 1, 2, 3, 4s go in the puzzle, or all the 6, 7, 8, 9s go. 1, 2, 3, 4 might be easier. I could also, so there's only 2 options for a V sum, 1 and 4 or 2 and 3. So I don't know which one's which, but if this is one of them, this will be the other one, right? Because they see each other. So I think shading might be good. This V sum sees pink, so this would have to be orange. This is in the same region, so this would be pink. This would be orange. And then now this column has all the low numbers already, which is like good to think about. Good to think about. That was a good sentence. This is a V sum, and it sees, this cell sees both pink already, so this needs to be orange. This would be pink. This would be orange. Again, I don't know which one's which, but there's only 2 options. Oh, and then this one. This would be pink. Did I miss any V sums? Now, okay, what do I do with this information? Well, I do know that, like, both of these digits need to go in here somewhere. They can't go in this column anymore. It's not going to go here. And they also can't go next to each other, because if they did go next to each other, they would need to sum to 5. So one's going to be in this column and one's going to be in this column. I know that because of this layout, but maybe there's something like that else we can see. I don't have any orange in this middle section, actually. Ooh. Ooh. I know these two, I'm going to have 2 low numbers on them. I don't know if they're both pink, if they're both orange, if one of them is pink, if one of them is orange. It is interesting that like this column has all the low numbers already. This row has all the low numbers already. So this will be a high number. Oh, we should also think about where 5s can go. 5 would have to go here somewhere. 5 would have to go here somewhere. Is there anywhere that's like really specifically 5 only has one place to go? If I were to shade the X's just real quick with a random color, it would be easier for me to see, I think. These are all the places where a 5 can't go. All of the shaded cells. I'm not seeing anything that really jumps out at me. There's no box that only has one option. Nothing that's restricted to like a row or a column within the box either. Maybe if there's really restricted places in a row or a column. Not seeing that actually. But good to think about for later, for sure. I'm positive it's something's gonna come up with that. Okay, I could shade for X sums, but there's 4 options for that. And this isn't necessarily the same X sum as this one, because even though they share a pink digit, pink actually stands for 2 different digits. So this could be 1 and 9, and this could be 4 and 6, and both of these are still valid. These 2 are consecutive numbers. Oh, actually, so this has to be a low number, and this will be a high number. That's fun. Maybe I should have shaded for low and high instead. And then, like, which low and high numbers they would be. Let's try that. Let's make all the orange pink. What a sentence. So these are all low numbers, meaning this is high, this is high, this is high, this is high, this is high. Let's start there. These are high numbers because they're the other half of the X sum that already has a low digit with it. This would also be a high number. This is consecutive with a low digit. So this technically could go up to a 5 at most, but I don't want a 5 on the X sum. So this is also going to be a low digit, and this is going to be a high digit. This is a high digit. This is a high digit. These are both high digits. This is high, so then this is low. Okay. That is getting easier to see. What can I do here? I do still need a low digit here. I don't know which one. I also need a high digit. This is going to be the last low digit for the column, so these are all going to be highs or 5s. This needs to have a high digit and a low digit. I don't know which one's which. This needs a low digit and high digit. I don't know which one's which. These are all highs and 5s. Because this will be all my low digits for the row already. This still has a lot of options. Okay, maybe now. It would also be cool to think about. I want to go back to the 5 shading, actually, how I had it before. I'm not seeing any place I can start placing digits yet, is my issue. That's why I haven't started placing digits. This digit and this digit are going to be the same. That is interesting. What if I start saying, like, okay, I don't know which sum is which, but this is one of them, and this is one of the digits, and this is the other digit. Maybe this is 4 and 1, or this is 3 and 2, or 2 and 3, or 1 and 4. But this is the blue half of the orange sum, and the yellow half of the orange sum. So this will be a high digit, and then this would also be blue-orange. That wasn't a oh, well, okay, so this would be blue-orange, and this would be yellow-orange because they see each other. But then I get kind of stuck there. This would be yellow, this would be orange. Sorry, blue. This would be yellow, and this would be blue. Just kidding, I wasn't stuck yet. But then from there, they don't see these. And I could also do something similar with the V's. Oh, these are all horizontal. None of these are vertical. Oh, wait, all of the orange ones are vertical and all of the pink ones are horizontal. Look at that. Except for this little cell here, but oh, how interesting actually. Wow. Um, so there is some overlap. I might use blue and yellow again. This will be blue, this will be yellow. That's a really poor idea, Kathy. Why did I want to do that? This would be red and this would be green. But then they don't see anything. Is there something like this helped me? V, like VX, V again. This is a high digit. This is a high digit. This is the same digit as this. It's the one that goes with the orange yellow. I could just mark this as yellow. Oh, that's good actually. Okay, so pink for the V's, red pink for this. So like this is always the same digit, the one that goes with the red pink. The one that goes with the yellow orange is always going to be the same digit. I kind of like that shading actually. What's consecutive with pink green? It could be the red green if this is a 2-3. Okay. If this is a 2-3, this would be red pink. If this is 1-4, this would also be pink. No, this could be a 3 and this could be a 4. Never mind. That was really backwards thinking. What else do I know? After I started shading these, I got stuck. I couldn't figure out where to go from there. But there is stuff to think about. I need green and red pink to go in here somewhere. Oh, actually, this can't be red pink. This will have to be an orange digit. It is low, but it's an orange digit. Okay. We're making progress again. This low digit will be the other pink one. Okay. This orange is different than this orange, but I don't know what it is. These are all the same, but I don't have anything to tell me which ones. Okay. Where does orange go in this box? One of them will go here. The other one, I already have both orange in this row. One of them goes here. This sees both blue and yellow orange. This sees yellow and this sees blue. There might be a situation where, oh, specifically this is the yellow orange. I shouldn't just say either one. This is going to be the yellow orange. It goes here. So this is going to be yellow and orange. I don't like my shading style again. I don't know which one's high and which one's low, but this is the orange and yellow. So where does the blue orange go in here? Can't go here, it can't go here, it can't go here, and it won't go here. So this is going to be orange blue. It means I need orange blue in this column. It won't go here because it sees both of these already. It might be this one. It might be. Okay, well, what happens here? This, oh, nice. Okay, actually, yeah. This can't be the orange yellow because that would mean that the white yellow goes here. So this needs to be blue orange. This needs to be yellow orange, meaning this is going to be yellow. Perfect. Now I know that this is yellow orange. So I know that yellow orange and pink green are consecutive. This is also going to be yellow larger digit. If this is yellow, this is blue. This is yellow. This is also going to be yellow's larger digit. Now for this, I need blue, orange in here somewhere. It's gonna go here. Actually, just because of Sudoku, I can almost place them all. This is gonna be blue, orange. So this will be pink for sure, and it's gonna be pink, red. I've already used pink, green in this column. So this is pink, red, and red, white. I'm learning my own coloring system. Okay, but this is good. One of the pinks goes here. Where does the other pink go? I still need pink, green in here. It's gonna go here somewhere. Okay, what else do I have? This needs a pink on it. It'll be different than this one. This needs to be blue and white. I have all the blue oranges, right? Ooh. Okay, still don't know what digits I can place. I might be able to figure it out with this, but I haven't yet. All the yellow oranges. I don't have all of them yet. Oh, this is yellow orange. So this one won't be yellow orange. This one will be yellow orange. Perfect. Perfect. I still need one up here. It can't go in this row. It can't go in this row. And it can't go here. So this is going to be yellow orange. Okay, so all the orange ones are placed. All the orange digits. I should stop saying all the orange ones because one is a digit I can place. This is high and this is low, meaning this is going to have to be a 5. That's the only way that works. Nice. Nice. I placed a digit. Can that help me place more? It means that 5 is going to go up here somewhere. So 5 will go down here somewhere. Okay. Oh, very cool. The only way I can get from low to high like this, with a digit in between, is if it's a 5. This is going to be a 1 and a 9, actually. I just know what it is. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, so all these orange blues are 1. Yay! Meaning all the X sums that go with them are 9. Like this one. Is that all I have right now? And that also means that yellow orange is going to be 4. Double clicking them doesn't work when I have a bunch of stuff shaded the same. This is going to be 4, and this is going to be 1. These are going to be 6. This is also going to be 6. Okay, meaning that these are going to be 2, 3. I don't know which one's which yet, but they are 2, 3. Meaning this is either a 7 or an 8. This is also a 2, 3. This is going to be a 7 or an 8. Okay, nice. This is 2, 3, 7, 8. Okay, cool. From there, what else was I doing with this? I might be able to figure out Sudoku with 9s because I have some placed. 9 can't go here. We'll come back to that. There will be some cool deductions where, like, I need a 6 in here somewhere, and it can't go here because this would have an X sum on it. So 6 goes here or here. Like, that's something good to think about. We'll come back. This is also a 7 or an 8. Okay, this is not 1, 9, or 6, 4. This is going to be a 2, 3, 7, 8. It's not this one. Okay, let's see. This is going to be a 7, 8, but there's no X sum here. So this needs to be the 7, 8 that goes with this one. Where do I have colors where I can start looking at this? This is red and green already. I don't know this one. I need to connect. I don't know with these yet. This is pink of some kind. This is going to be the same as this one, which means it'll be the same as this one. But I don't know anything about those yet. I don't have any green larger digits yet. The only ones I know about are red. Let's make this white and blue. What do I still need here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I still need a 5, a 6. Okay, here. I need 6 to go in here somewhere. It can't go where I already have digits, and it can't go here. It also can't go next to the 4 because that would have a sum on it. So this is a 6, and this is a 5. Shoot, I also could have just done that with Sudoku. Whoops. Where else do I have 6s? I need a 6 in here. It can't go here. And it also can't go here or here. So this is going to be a 6. So this is going to be a 5. Where does 6 go in here? This is a 6. I would like to place 7s and 8s because that might help me narrow down. This is 7, 8, and this is also a 7, 8. Okay, so these sum to 10 and these sum to 10. Because if these sum to 10, these would have an X on them. And they don't. This is also a 7, 8. This is going to be the green 7, 8. Okay. This is the red one, this is the red one, this is the red one. Where does the green 7, 8 go in here? I already have one in this column. It can't go where I already have digits, and it can't go next to this, so this needs to be a green 7, 8. Meaning this will be a green 7, 8. Meaning this at least... It sees the high green and one of the reds. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Where do red and green 7, 8 go in here? Red won't go here. It also can't go where I already have digits. So one of these is a red 7, 8. That's okay. Green 7, 8. Oh, red and green 7, 8 go down here. This is the green 7, 8. This is the high digit. So what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 5. Okay, meaning 5 would have to go down here. I need a 5 in here. One of these is a 5. This is going to be a 5. So down here, 5 can't go here or here. This is a very colorful grid. I'm loving it. 5 goes in here. This is a 5. And it looks like this will be a 5. Do I have all my 5s now? Okay. Now I should have more limited options for where stuff can go. This 7, 8 is going to be this 7, 8, which means it'll go over here somewhere. But I don't know which one's which yet. Okay, let's look up here again. This needs a 7, 8, 9 up here. I can't put 9 next to the 1, so this is a 9, meaning this is also a 7, 8. Meaning these will be the same. Again, these are all horizontal. The other 7, 8 is going to go up here. What else do I need? A 9, sorry. So 9's going to go here. This is also going to be a 7, 8. I don't know which one. These two sum to 10 though, which is fun. This is also going to need a 9, but it can't go next to the 1, so this is a 9. Meaning this is a 9, and I need a 9 in here. This is a 9. I'm missing one. I need a 9 in here, don't I? This is a 9. So... Man, did I not shade well enough for the 2, 3, 7, 8? What is this? This is the green 2, 3. In here, I still need a... still need a 7, 8 in both of the 2, 3s in here. Okay. This is the same 7, 8 as this one. So, and this one. So this 7, 8 is the same as this one and will be one of these. I don't know which one's which. I don't know which one's which. Where do the 2, 3s go? One of them goes here for sure. it's going to be this one. And then this 2, 3 is going to go here somewhere. Well, where's how do I do this? This is going to be 2, 3, 7, 8 also. This is not 2, 3. This is definitely a 7, 8. This is not 7, 8. It's definitely a 2, 3. These sum to 10. This 2, 3 is this 2, 3 is this 2, 3. There's gotta be this row still needs a 2, 3 or 7, 8. It's gonna be this one. What can I do with that? Oh no, I'm not seeing what I'm supposed to see here. This digit needs to go in here somewhere. It can't go here, it can't go here, it can't go here, it can't go here. It could be this one, but it won't go here. It's got to be something like that. Well, this 2, 3 goes with this 2, 3, so the 2, 3 that, or with this 7, 8, so the 2, 3 that goes with this one, we're safe. This is this 7, 8. Oh, there's got to be somewhere I can shade for this. This is a high digit. This is a high digit. It's right here. This can't be red because this would have an X sum on it. So this is green. This is red. So I take out the green, meaning this is the green 2, 3. This is the green 7, 8. This is the red 2, 3. Perfect. Sorry, this should not be orange. This should be pink. Yay, I found it. It was right here. Okay, this needs to be red and this needs to be green. Where do I already have the 2, 3, 7, 8 filled in? I don't. Okay. So this will be it. This will be what tells me the digits actually. Nice. Okay. That means green is 3 in order for them to be consecutive. Racking my brain, like, what tells me values of digits? And it wasn't this, and so I got nervous that I missed something. But yeah, it was the Kropke dot. 2, 8. Okay, so red is going to be 8. This is going to be 2. This is 3. This is 8. This is 7. This is 7. This is 3. This still needs a 7, and this still needs a 2, so this is a 3. Red is 8 and 2, so this is 3 and 7. This becomes a 7. This becomes a 7. This is a 3. This needs to be a 2, 8. And I don't know yet, actually. I don't think so. This is a 3, so this is not a 3. This needs to be a 2 and an 8, right? That's what it looks like. And so this is a 2, 8. That's really cool. Ooh, that might tell me. I don't know. We'll come back. What else do I know? This is a 2, 3. 2, 3, 2, 3, 7, 8. Okay. This is either a 2 or an 8. This is either a 7 or an 8. This is a 2, 7, 8. I took out 3, so this can't be 7. Also because of this. This is a 2, 3, and an 8. If this ends up being an 8, then this won't be a 2. I don't think there's anything that breaks anything. This is a low digit. This is a low digit. How do I get more? High digits. There's got to be somewhere else where they're next to each other that I'm not seeing. That is going to tell me where they go. I have to keep looking. Here. This is a 7, so this is going to end up being a 2, and this is a 3, so this is an 8, this is a 7. This is a 3, so this is a 2, and this is a 3, so this is an 8 because it does sum to 10. This is a 7. I already have a 2 in the column, so this is a 3, meaning this won't be 3, 7. This will be 2, 8. This is going to be the 7. 2, 8, 2, 8, 2, 8, 2, 8, 2, 8, 2, 8. Well, Where is there a 2 or an 8 around these that would tell me? Diagonally. Uh-oh. Which one's which? Where do I still need high numbers? Where do I still need low numbers? All possible X's. Okay, and also V's, though. V's are also given. This can't be a 2. This is an 8. If this was a 2, that would be a V, and it's not. Okay, perfect. Ooh! Okay, let's finish the shading. All of the 2's. This is worth it. All of the 2's need to be red pinks, and all of the 3's need to be green pinks. Green pink. The 2's are red pink. I think all of those are good. All of the 6's need to be yellow and white. All of the 7's need to be green and white. All of the 8's need to be red and white. 5's I didn't end up shading. 9's are going to be blue and white. Dang, this grid looks nice. I think I got them all. This is going to end up being red and pink. Very nice. Great work. See if you can spot the patterns in the grid now. Oh yeah, what's called hidden patterns. I did notice all of the 2 3's were horizontal. And at the time I didn't know there were 2 3's and 1 4's, but all the orange ones were vertical and all the pink ones were horizontal. Oh, this goes 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3. Oh, look at that. Oh, I didn't even catch the roping in that. And then we have 2 3 1 5 6 4 8 9 7 3 1 2. Oh, wow. Look at that. Yeah. I didn't even. Yeah, it makes sense. Is there something vertically also? Oh my god, and vertical. And vertical, you wizard. Look at that. That's so fun. That's so cool. This made an excellent quilt with the coloring even then. All the high digits in the same row then. It took me a long time to figure out how I wanted to shade for these and then also remember how I was doing it. But it ended up working out. I need a color for the 5's now. I think I used just about everything, didn't I? I had pinks and orange for the lows, and then they were either pink, yellow, orange, red, or green. Let's make them, dark purple. Nah, they look better with white, I think. I'll leave it. Very cool. Very nice puzzle, Phoenix. This was really fun. This was nice, and it made me practice my scanning, which is always good. Always good. I really liked realizing, oh, I know what this has to be, because I had it shaded for that. That this was a low digit and this was a... I actually would have known from the start that this had to be a low digit. And that this had to be a high digit. Oh, I could have got that way sooner, couldn't I? Very nice. Very nice puzzle. Let me know how y'all did in the comments.